Do not release the dog with his hands up, though. Get the dog off of it! Get the dog off of it!
It's not often you see cops fighting with each other, but today we bring you some of the most shocking cases where cops went up against each other and were left embarrassed by those with higher authority than them. Make sure to watch until the end as the cases keep getting more intense. On July 4th, 2023, authorities pulled over a truck driver for a missing mud flap on his truck. However, the driver panicked after seeing the guns drawn on him and decided to flee, leading the cops on a desperate chase.
Okay, I'm coming to a stop.
Get out of the truck!
Take it off.
Alright, you just pull back out. We're heading northbound, 23. 1959 Jackson. I'll have traffic. We're northbound, right lane. He rolled the window down, looked at us, rolled it back up. We're northbound 48 miles an hour, passing Moore Road in Ross County.
Backup was called, and ultimately, the driver was later identified, 23-year-old Jadarius Rose. He stopped and exited the vehicle with his hands raised.
That's a dog! Come to me! You don't want bit! On the ground, you're gonna get bit!
Despite not stopping earlier, Rose had now given up the chase, stood between multiple cops directing a weapon at him. However, shockingly, a canine officer did the unthinkable.
Come to me, man! Do not let them, don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up, though. Do not. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog. Get out the dog. Watch the cab. Watch the cab. Get the cab. Get the dog off. Get your dog. Get it out.
Despite officers urging him to hold back, Officer Ryan Speakman released his canine, allowing it to maul the poor suspect who was unarmed and posed no threat.
I
got squad.
Yeah.
Don't get a call now.
So the escort for the suspect. Our units are clearing the vehicle now.
Put your hand back. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Get the first aid. What? Yes, clear that.
Even the officers on the scene were left stunned. Poor Rose later claimed that the only reason he fled was because he got nervous and afraid of the police officers chasing him with their guns drawn. It is alarming how some cops fail to de-escalate situations.
Yeah. Was that not loud enough?
You said it 3-4 moments.
But then we have the front steer tire on the rims, 32 right lane.
They have one en route.
County has already dispatched.
Bro, don't touch my left arm, bro. You just let the dog bite me. Why would you touch my left arm?
Rose was in agony as officers provided first aid. It was a clear example of the contrast between good and bad officers within the department. Instead of offering an apology or worrying about the suspect, Officer Ryan made his way out of the scene. Tyrants like him are the reason that cities face massive lawsuits.
No, why you keep bending bending my arm.
Here,
We're trying to get it wrapped.
We're wrapping it up.
We're not trying to hurt you.
Here. There's a pad.
Don't even touch it while I got handcuffs on. Y'all just making it worse.
Man,
And you still laying on me like you pinning me down. I got cuffs on.
Nobody is on you.
Yes, you are. Look, you're grabbing my shorts.
We're trying to wrap you up.
I don't need it wrapped up right now.
Right. 23, you call me.
I have handcuffs on. What am I doing to you?
You can kick somebody. I don't want you to
I'm
kick
gonna kick. I'm
anybody.
not gonna kick nobody. I just got bit by a dog.
I understand that.
Man, you don't understand. You don't understand. Did you get bit by a dog? Stop squeezing me.
Nobody, buddy. Nobody's trying to hurt you.
Shit, you just let a dog bite me.
All you had to do is come to me.
I was coming, all the guns pointing at me. How you expect me to respect you? You got a gun pointing at me. It's like 20 of y'all.
All you had to do was stop, brother.
You can feel how every officer felt shameful after this disgusting act and were on the scene taking care of the poor victim, till medical professionals arrived and then escorted Rose to the hospital.
You want to stand up on your feet or you want to sit on your butt? EMS is
I don't know what you're gonna let me do.
I'm gonna let you either sit or stand. As long as you ain't gonna do nothing stupid.
How I'm gonna do something stupid
Just
with him.
have him set up, Tyler.
And you still
Let him set up.
Shit, it's too late for that. And you still squeezing me.
I know.
You still let it go. Don't put pressure on me.
You have to have pressure.
Don't know. Let it be.
Just go ahead and let it. You're good.
Why are you still touching me?
What's that?
Why are you still touching me?
Because you are under arrest.
Yeah, I have handcuffs on.
Understand?
All right, so you can stop touching me and tell me what I need to do.
Did I not say final warning? You're getting out of the door.
Next available rollback. Left front tire on the truck is deflated. Brake.
65 calling new exit should already be around. Go ahead.
Okay, no further.
Okay.
You still need the truck RP.
Give him a time.
Go ahead with it.
Tourniquet time.
Rose was then treated for his injuries before he was taken to the police station and charged with failure to comply. He bonded out shortly after and filed a complaint against Officer Ryan, triggering an internal investigation that led to his swift firing. Now, this officer got the ending that he deserved, but this entitled officer was humbled and owned even worse.
You're getting a taser. Back up. Taser right now if you don't get out.
On November 16, 2016, multiple people complained about a truck swerving across lanes and almost hitting other cars. As a result, 2 deputies arrived on the scene and pulled over the driver.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? You got your ID? Department ID? And your driver's license. Reason why I'm stopping you is we got multiple reckless driving calls about you. Okay? And then when I'm following you, you're hitting the shoulder of the road. You been drinking? How many? Okay. Where are you reaching in the back for? I seen you reaching in the back. You have an open container back there? Okay, you been drinking on the way here?
The individual seemed to be in a rough state, and he admitted to having an open container in the back of the car. But as the deputies investigated further, they uncovered a shocking revelation.
You got your registration, proof of insurance? Do you have a firearm on you? Okay. Do you got your pistol? Are you a corrections officer or just deputy? Lieutenant? Okay. Alright, just attack it right back to you. Brian, I'm going to have you step out of the car. I'm going to do some field sobriety test for you. Okay? Where are you going to camp?
Huh?
Where are you going to camp?
Mulkey, Michigan.
Where?
Mulkey.
Mulkey, Michigan? Where's that? Just around. It's Hillman right around the corner.
No.
Hawks?
Huh? No, past Hawks.
I have no clue where that's at. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't. I had multiple phone calls. You'd be in the same situation if I was in the vehicle in your county, correct?
The driver was none other than Washtenaw County Lieutenant Brian Filipiak. All Brian had to do was submit to a field sobriety test, but the entitled cop went on a desperate rant.
I get behind you. You hit the shoulder of the road twice.
All right, just let me stay here. Okay?
You can't. I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of this vehicle. Brian, my hands are tied. If I let you go, I'm going to lose my career over you. You don't think I wouldn't?
No.
This is Northern Michigan. We were a small department. Okay, I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of the vehicle. You know I have my job to do. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I just want you to...
And I understand your point, your position. Okay, I'm trying to be as cooperative and nice to you as I can. So, please step out of the vehicle for me. You know how this works.
I know.
Okay? So I'm asking you nicely.
I know you are, but just let me go.
I can't let you go. We're way past that point.
It is crazy to see how a lieutenant demands extra protocol from the officers, exposing how these tyrants despise accountability. Stay tuned as the confrontation only gets more bizarre.
You know this.
No, I don't.
You're a lieutenant. You know how this works.
Yeah, I do.
You would tell one of your deputies if they called you right on the side of the road.
No,
and they asked you what to do. So, if one of your deputies is in the position as I am right now, calling you as a lieutenant, Lieutenant, this is what I got. What should I do? You're just going to say let him go?
At this point, yes.
Why?
Why?
Just because. You're intoxicated. I know it. You both put alcohol in the vehicle that you stashed in the back. I know it. You know it. I'm not losing my career over you.
You don't have to.
This will make me lose my career
No,
over you.
it won't.
So I'm going to ask you one more time. Step out of this vehicle nicely for me.
Just let me go.
Deputy Morrison remained patient and respectful, giving him multiple chances. An ordinary citizen in this situation would likely have been yanked out of the car or tased.
I'm being nice to you.
No.
less.
Well,
Any other person you would have drug out of this vehicle, correct?
No.
That's refusing to step out of this vehicle.
No, not where I
Where you work. Washtenaw County will not do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think I'm being decent, not yanking you out of this vehicle yet.
No.
I don't want to yank you out of this vehicle.
No, just let me go. All right?
I can't. We're done with that.
No. We can't.
No. My bosses already know.
That's fine.
That's not fine. Step out of this vehicle right now.
Just let me go. Be a good guy.
I am being a good guy. Brian, out of this vehicle. I'm asking you nicely. I don't want to see anything worse happen. Okay?
No, just let me go.
Brian.
I will go sleep in the bushes.
You know, the next thing, I'm going to go hands-on with you.
No,
and you're going to go to jail for R&O. Do you want that?
No, I don't want that.
Out of this vehicle right now.
It is sheer torture to argue with a drunk, and especially when it is an entitled police officer who believes he has the authority to do anything he wishes. However, Deputy Morrison was losing his patience.
If I have to pull you out of this truck right here, right now, it's going to be a big issue.
No, I don't want you to pull me, Chuck. So, just...
17 from 22. Start heading this way as well.
Okay. I
Out.
will pull over.
You're out. No, Brian, we're out.
No.
Step out of this vehicle. If I yank you out,
No, don't.
you're going to have an R&O charge.
No,
You don't want this. Come on.
No.
I'm being very cooperative with you. Nice to you.
No, you're not. Because if
My
you
hands
were-
are tied.
No.
I cannot
will
let
I will
someone
just
go
over
drunk.
and sleep it off. That's all I ask.
We're
Okay. I
out.
will pull over.
You're
and
out.
just
No,
rest.
Brian, we're out.
No.
Step out of this vehicle. If I yank you out,
No, don't.
you're going to have an R&O charge.
No,
You don't want this. Come on.
No.
I'm being very cooperative with you. Nice to you.
No, you're not. Because if
My
you
hands
were-
are tied.
No.
I cannot
will just-
let
I will
someone
just go
go
over
drunk.
and sleep it off. That's all I ask.
We're way past that point, Brian.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
I had multiple 911 calls.
No, that's why I'm saying. I will.
You
just
wouldn't
go
have stopped without me lighting you up.
Stopped before you.
You wouldn't have stopped.
I stopped before you.
Yes, you did. You wouldn't have if I didn't get behind you.
Oh my gosh. How would I would? Okay. Just let
You
me-
know intoxication.
In this desperate situation, it appears that this officer has been let go plenty of times from compromising situations like this one. But with another officer arriving on the scene, things were about to get a lot more serious.
Just let me stop over and call it, okay?
I can't.
Do me a favor.
I can't.
Oh my God.
I'm not losing my career over you.
And I'm not losing my career either, so.
So, you doing exactly what you're doing is not helping your career out.
No, it's not. Well, no, just let me go over.
I can't. We're done. Out of this vehicle now. I'm getting done with you.
All right. What's your name again?
Deputy Morrison.
Morrison.
Zach Morrison.
Just let me.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
You think I want to do this? Arrest a fellow cop?
Yes, I think you do.
Why?
I don't know. Just
I
let me
know
go
this
over.
career. I know what you go through every day.
No, just let me go over.
Why do you think I want to arrest a cop? We're not above the law.
I don't know. 'Cause
Okay.
I've had. You want to talk? We could talk forever,
Yes, we can.
but so just.
And
let
we're
me-
at the point, Brian, you have to step out of this vehicle now. If I have to yank you out with this
No,
being
no,
our
just
officer,
let me-
you are going to go to jail for R&O,
No, I'm not.
along with other charges.
Brian was extremely inebriated and couldn't even make sense of what he said. Thanks to body cams, no special treatment was given, and Deputy Morrison ensured he was held accountable like anyone else.
Just let me stop over and call it, okay?
I can't.
Do me a favor.
I can't.
Oh my God.
I'm not losing my career over you.
And I'm not losing my career either, so.
So, you doing exactly what you're doing is not helping your career out.
No, it's not. Well, no, just let me go over.
I can't. We're done. Out of this vehicle now. I'm getting done with you.
All right. What's your name again?
Deputy Morrison.
Morrison.
Zach Morrison.
Just let me. Okay,
Last
come on,
time,
guys.
step out of this vehicle peacefully with me. Be a man about it.
All right, so can we be a?
Step out peacefully.
No.
Be a man about it.
All right.
And let's deal with the consequences.
So.
With the second officer's arrival, they decided that enough was enough and proceeded to escort Brian out of the vehicle physically.
Out of this vehicle now.
No, be
out of this vehicle
No,
now.
don't touch.
Brian, out of this vehicle now.
Don't touch me.
Let's step out.
No.
You know this. Out of this vehicle.
No.
Out of this vehicle. You are
No.
resisting an officer. You
No,
know
I'm
this.
not. Just think about it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not losing my career over you. Out of
No,
this
I'm
vehicle.
not gonna leave it either.
Quit
So
pulling
I
away.
will go and pull over.
Quit.
No, hold on. I will go pull over and.
No, we're out of the vehicle now.
No. Listen to me.
Get
No,
out of this
I
vehicle.
just, hey guys.
Step out to the back and talk.
No.
Man up.
Because you guys won't.
No, we're not.
Because if I pull over and sleep it off, you guys will be good.
Out.
Fine.
Out.
No, just.
Ryan, you know how this works.
I can.
Then get out.
No, just go sleep
Not
off.
happening.
Come on, stop.
Do you think we want to do this? No.
Then let me just pull off. and-
Our hands are tied.
Brian's entitlement only increased with time and he kept making poor decisions. Finally, the officers drew a taser, forcing the drunk, corrupt cop to comply.
No.
Out.
No.
We just have to. Out.
Brian, go. Come on.
No, hold on, guys.
Brian.
One more time.
Step out of the vehicle.
No, one more time.
Step
okay?
out
You're
of the
going to
vehicle.
get a fucking taser.
No, one more
out of the
time.
vehicle.
Can we talk about it?
Step out of the vehicle.
17, step it up.
Can we talk about it? Guys.
Step out of the vehicle!
You're getting a taser. Back up. Taser right now if you don't get out. Out. Right now. Go to the front of my car.
The drunk cop couldn't even walk a straight line, and it is shocking to realize how he was driving his truck just a few moments ago. Now, if these officers hadn't stopped him, he could have caused the tragic accident.
I don't.
I'm patting you down. Turn around. You're going to do field sobriety test for me.
No, just let me pull.
Brian, we're done with this.
Hold on.
Talk to me. Yes or no? Are you doing field sobriety tests?
All right. So if this was the other situation.
I'm in a horrible situation.
I know. Just let me.
If I was drunk in your position and
I'm
you
not
pulled me over, I'd feel horrible. But I'm not going to resist.
I didn't resist.
We forcefully out to
Yeah, I
you out of this
was
vehicle.
trying to make a deal.
Okay.
just...
You're gonna do a field sobriety test for me. It's a yes or a no question.
It's not. Let's just sleep it.
No.
Okay?
Are you gonna
I will
do...
just...
Brian, are you gonna do a field sobriety test? Yes or a no?
Now, this was getting embarrassing, and we have to commend Deputy Morrison for handling a sickening rant like this one. Brian refused to comply with the sobriety test, he just needed to be cuffed.
Brian, are you
No,
doing
you
field...
have to.
No, are you doing field sobriety tests?
No, you have to.
Are you doing field sobriety tests for me?
I think he's on my side, but...
Well, it doesn't matter at this moment. Yes or no? Are you going to do a field sobriety test? Walk the line, one-legged stands, you know the routine.
No, stop. Just let me...
We're done.
No, just let me do it.
Okay. Yes or no? We're going to do field sobriety?
No, just let me... Oh my gosh.
I take that as a no.
I'm on your...
You're on my side, then do the sobriety test. It's a
No,
yes.
I'm not on your side. If you're on my side, you'd let me just go...
I'm doing my job, you know that.
The lieutenant thought that he was above the law and continued to make a mess of the situation. When deputies finally moved to arrest him, he resisted even more.
If you're not going to do field sobriety test, turn around, place your hands on your back, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You are under arrest.
No, don't.
You are under arrest. Don't resist, Brian.
No,
Come on.
Come on. Okay, stop.
You're
Stop.
under. You're not.
No,
gonna
I'm not resisting, but don't. Let's stop.
You're
Let's talk
tensed up.
about. Let's talk about it. Okay.
We've talked.
No.
You're under arrest.
No,
Place your
let's
hands behind your back.
No.
Don't make it even worse.
No, I'm not. Let's talk about it. Let's just.
No. Stop. I don't want to put you on the ground.
No.
I don't want to
want
make
you
this
to.
worse.
All right, I will just sleep it off.
You're.
Dude.
Stop it right now. You know.
Stop tensing up, man.
Stop it. You are getting handcuffs on because you're fighting us the entire time.
I want to talk to you guys.
Just when it seemed that the cuffs might knock some sense into the lieutenant, he took things to an even more shocking level.
You wouldn't cooperate. Any point of this?
What's that?
You. Why wouldn't you not cooperate?
Well, I tried.
Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
A cop-to-cop deal. The lieutenant's desperation was humiliating, and his job was clearly on the line. But the embarrassment wasn't over yet. You just cannot argue with a drunk. And finally, the deputies did what they should have done minutes before.
Brian,
No, just think about it.
I'm done.
No.
In my car. In my car. Get in there. Crawl in. I don't care.
We need
You're
to talk
sitting down. You're sitting down in my car.
Let's talk about it, buddy.
Sit down and we'll talk.
No, we won't.
Okay, then sit down and we won't talk, regardless of anything. Sit down.
Have a seat.
Stop.
Have a seat. Watch your head. In my car.
No, stop. I'm not gonna fight.
I guess grab his shoulder and start pulling him. Brian, please don't kick me. That's all I'm going to ask.
No, no.
Bring your foot in and sit upright.
The deputies couldn't be any more relieved after bringing this shameful altercation to an end. Brian was taken to the police station, where his blood alcohol level was revealed to be 0.28, more than 3 times the allowed limit of 0.08. He was charged with operating while intoxicated, but pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. He was placed on administrative leave, and after seeing his demeanor, he was fired from his position. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we witnessed corrupt cops getting exposed and put in their place by higher authorities. It is satisfying to see these tyrants facing real consequences, stripped of their power, and ultimately fired from their job. If you agree with me, please support us by liking this video. And if you thought this video was shocking, watch the moments where these dirty cops were owned in court.
We don't even get evaluated well if we have a bunch of warnings and less amount of tickets.